The title of this video, you know what this video is about. It is about my first fight, my first altercation, the first throwdown I ever had, right? And I know what you're thinking. Nicole, White in a fight? What? I know. It's not what you think. All right, so I'm just gonna set the scene for you guys straight up right here, right now. This is 6th grade, about 5'2", early in the morning, and I'm sitting on a bench, ready to go to class. Now, I know what you're thinking, okay, who cares if you're on a bench or not? The bench is probably one of the main points of this entire video. Yes, a bench, I know, right? What? Did I get smacked upside the head on a bench or something? No. My ass just ended up being back on the bench multiple times within this altercation. All right. So let's get down to the story. Like I said, it's early in the morning. I'm in 6th grade, brand new, like fresh meat into this school. And I'm already in a fight. Dang, it's like middle of the year, you know? All right, so like I said, it's early in the morning. I'm talking to my friends, you know, normal talk, like, hey, you see iCarly last night? Hey, you saw SpongeBob last night? I know, man, the Krusty Krab pizza, yo. Yeah, favorite, yeah, okay. You know, typical middle school talk, you know, talking to my friends. So my friends, there's like 15 minutes until like the bell rings. And they're like, hey, Nicole, we're gonna go to the breakfast cart. You wanna come with us? And I was like, no, because I know how y'all are. Y'all gonna be late. And I'm not about being late. My mom always told me that you can never be late to class or like you'll get in trouble. So I'm like, I'm not ready for like a beating or anything like that. Like, I ain't ready to get yelled at or nothing like that. So I'm like, nope, y'all go do your thing, get your breakfast and other things. So they go off, they go get their breakfast and stuff. And me, I'm just there, okay, bell about to ring, bell about to ring. I'm waiting for the bell to ring. As I'm waiting, mind you, as I'm waiting for the bell to ring, I'm looking at my shoes. My new shoes that I got the day before, because this fight took place on a Monday. I got these brand new shoes. They were Converse high tops that were actually this color. They were exactly this color. And I'm waiting and I'm like just looking at my shoes and I'm like, good pick, Nicole. Good pick. And then I'm like, all right, I think I should just go ahead and start making my way to class. As I'm going, you know how like you step on your shoelace? You accidentally step on your shoelace and it comes untied. And I was gonna keep walking and just wait till I get to class, but my mom always told me, she's like, Nicole, you have a habit of not tying your shoe, and like that's how your shoes get dirty. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I just pictured my mom in my head just like screaming at me, tie your shoe, tie your shoe, tie your shoe, tie your shoe. So I'm just like, oh. So I go and I tie my shoe. This is where everything hit the fan, okay? My shoe is untied, but this is where I messed up. As I'm going, I should have just tied my shoe, right, and then just kept walking. No, I took off my shoe to keep admiring my shoe, right? I'm just like, ooh, like I said, good pick, good pick, good pick, yes. So after I'm done admiring and stuff, I slip my shoe back on, and then out of nowhere, this kid starts flying Like, he flies past me, and I'm like, and he just lands in front of me, and I'm like, oh, dang. And this kid, he was in my class. We're gonna call him Marvin. Marvin plops down in front of me. His cheek is bleeding, his eyes swollen, and like his shirt's all messed up. He's sweating and crying. I'm like, oh, Marvin, are you okay? Like, what's happening? What's going on? And he gets up, and he's like wiping all the tears off his face. And then the person that flew him, you would never, I never would have thought flew him across the room. Because Marvin is a built up guy. He's got muscle, he's big, you know, stuff like that. The guy that flew him, about this big. This big. He's skinny. Got like little donut hole size muscles. And he's the one who flew Marvin, a huge wrestler, across the yard, right? And we're gonna name the guy that threw Marvin Pablo. Pablo throws Marvin, and he's like, he comes around the corner from where Marvin flew, and he's like, yeah, Marvin. He said, I told you stop talking about my mama. He's like, that's what you get. He's like, let's go. Round 2. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. At that point, I've seen this in the movies. You can't talk about people's mamas and not expect to get smacked. Unless y'all really good friends, y'all ain't gonna have a good conversation if y'all talk about each other's mamas. That's not how it works. Like, I get mad if somebody talks crap about my mama. Like, what? You want the hands? You want them? Like, you know. So I'm like, this is not gonna be good. So I put my shoe on, because my shoe was still off. I put my shoe on, and then I'm going like to go to class. This is where I messed up again. I messed up again because I was like, wait, let me tie my shoe. Right? Let me tie my shoe. Right? No. I messed up. My shoe was off. And I was just going to go to class barefooted, like with one shoe on. And I was like, nope, let me put my shoe back on. And that's where I messed up. Attempting to put my shoe back on. And I was like, you know what, forget the laces. I'm just going, when I get to class, I'll tie it there, whatever. And then, as I'm walking, there's only like there's like a little barrier, because people are like, oh crap, a fight's about to break out. What? And so I got through. When I walked like around the corner to go to my class, a whole tsunami of people literally lifted me up and brought me back to the bench. And I was like, did I even move? Like, Nicole, were you off and you thought you moved or what? No, I moved, but they brought me back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get out. So I'm like, I'm trying to get through. Ooh. They ain't let me through. Ooh. I was like, please move. Ooh. I'm trying to get through the crowd. And they keep pushing me back to the bench. To the bench. To the bench. You understand? Okay? So I'm back on the bench. About the 5th attempt, I'm just like, you know what? I'm about to jump this whole crowd. Yes, me, jump. No athletic background whatsoever. No kind of background of jumping people. Right? So I'm built up and I'm like, y'all better move out the way. I jump. Woo! I land. I don't land on my feet. Like, I rolled on the ground. Like, got bruises and cuts and stuff. But I make it out, and I was like, ha! Y'all wasn't ready for it. That's right. Woo! And guess what I don't have when I come out? I have my backpack. I have my phone. But guess what I don't have when I come out of jumping all these people? My shoe. I don't have my shoe. Yes, the shoe that I was supposed to tie, I don't have it. It's not on my foot. It's not there. So I have to whoosh back through these people all over again. And when I get back to where my shoe is, guess who has my shoe? Yup, Pablo. Pablo has my shoe. And he's beating Marvin with my shoe. At this point, I'm just pissed because I'm like, oh no. So I go to grab my shoe, and me and Pablo, we start getting into it. I'm like, give me my shoe. He's like, dude. And I'm just like, oh. And then I like tug one more time, whoosh. And I don't have my shoe. I'm like drifting in like midair. And this time, I'm like, all right. And like this time, as I'm like drifting back, I'm like, these people that have caught me before and have brought me back to this bench are gonna catch me. Did they catch me? No, they didn't. But guess who did? A police officer. Yes, we're gonna call this police officer Officer Dre. Officer Dre catches me, and I'm like, what? Then next thing you know, there's like a whole bunch of other police and stuff, and I was like, what? And so Officer Dre is like, what's going on? And I was like, I have to go to class. So I grab my shoe's on the ground. I grab my shoe and I do like a little move around like Officer Dre. I'm like, And then next thing you know, I get around Officer Dre, and then some more police officers are coming. They're like, nope, turn around, go back. They're like, we're taking you to the office. I'm in the principal's office. I don't know why. Okay? And the principal is like, well, what happened? And I was like, I just wanted to tie my shoe and go to class. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to go to class and tie my shoe. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. And she's like, sure, that's all you wanted to do. That's sure. Like, what are you air quoting sure? Like, what? Don't air quote my innocence. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. Then, as I'm like waiting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she goes out, the principal goes outside and starts talking to the police officer, and Officer Dre has my back. Shout out to you, Officer Dre, if you're watching this, even though that's not his real name, but he probably knows who he is. You saved me, okay? Because he was like, no, Nicole is clear. She was just trying to go to class. She's a good kid. Just let her go. And the principal was like, all right, go to class. And I was like, as I'm leaving, I'm like, wait, Officer Dre, where's my shoe? He was like, oh, go to the desk. It's in the lost and found. Y'all should have seen my shoe. It looked like somebody took it, dipped it in mud, blew it off with a dirty leaf blower that was blowing out dirt. And then it looked like it got chewed up by some rabid pit bulls. And then it looked like it got ran over by a tractor trailer. The back of the sole of my shoe was missing. It was bad. All right? I would never want to go through that again. It was literally my first, it wasn't my last fight that I saw, that I was in, but it was my first fight. And from that point on, I knew the rest of my life will never be the same. It's not gonna be. Stuff like that doesn't happen to people, not normal people. So this is how I knew like my life was just gonna be full of random crap. It was crazy. But that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it made you laugh. I hope it made you tear up a little bit. Follow me on all of my social medias, my Instagram, my Snapchat. That's all I pretty much. See you guys in the next video. I don't know what the next video is going to be, but if you have me on Snapchat, you will find out what it is. All right, guys. Always know that you have my heart. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe per usual, as usual. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.